Welcome, my conscious family. I was about to head out, but I feel a really strong message coming in for someone. And it's actually to talk about something that I do like to talk about a lot. It's the subconscious and the conscious mind, and also how you can actually embody everything that we talk about. Recently, one of my clients told me that he finally, after so many years, he was able to actually feel all those emotions that were stuck previously, and he was able to actually cry and scream almost for the first time. Not for the first time in life, but for the first time in so many years. And maybe this seems very, you know, like, why does it matter, Irena? But I talk about self concept constantly in the way of changing your identity and shifting your self concept, seeing yourself as this new version of you, embodying this new version of you. But one of the steps that I see that is a lot sort of bashed on in this spiritual world is the healing process, is the allowing, is the facing your shadows, not only running and trying and proving and shifting, but also allowing and creating the space for you to feel everything. Because what happens is, if you're constantly working consciously to change, so how the manifestation and how the self-concept, all of this works. I don't know if you can hear my, I live with, I mean, not with musicians, but they live and they play rock and roll music. I mean, I'm not complaining, but if you can hear music, I'm sorry. So when you want to manifest something, we already know this, you heard so many times on my channel. In order to manifest or change your 3D reality, you need to shift your identity. You need to see yourself and become and embody this new version of you that already lives that reality. And Neville Goddard used to say, living from the end. This is very important because you're not thinking about that version of you. You're not thinking about your goals, but you're actually thinking from it. How do you do that? With the vision that you have, like using your focus. You have so many lessons, by the way. Listen to the playlist Education on Manifestation if you want to learn more. But basically, sorry, there is so much noise. I hope you can hear me. So basically, you use your focus, you use your attention, and you use your imagination. These are the three things you use in order to sort of play this movie in your mind. Dr. Joe Dispenza says mind movie. Um, you can also look it up. It's very interesting. But whatever you project, it's like almost you have this screen in your mind, and you're constantly projecting a picture. So it's not only when you are visualizing, no, constantly throughout the day, you're constantly visualizing in a sense, even when you're awake, even when your eyes are open, you're constantly envisioning these pictures and having these thoughts. And you are literally projecting this on the projector, which then is your reality, right? So you have this power to create what you want. Once you shift your focus on the pictures that you want to see. Of course, I'm also being a literal and not in the sense of the pictures, but you know what I mean. Whatever you focus on, whatever you think about, whatever you feel and live from, that manifests. So you're always living from an end. But are you living from the end of the version of you and the life that you want to achieve? Or are you living from the end of the version of you that you no longer want to be? So that is the real question. And the more you can practice to shift your focus and shift your attention towards your goals and towards what you want, and how does it actually feel like? Because when you start to picture those pictures in your mind and you envision yourself, whatever you want, I want to have more money, better relationships, more love, and you get into this feeling state that is what's being projected. But I love the work of Neville Goddard. To be honest, I resonate more and more. The more I explore, the more I resonate with him so much. But one thing I do want to say in all of these teachings, if you have trauma and fears subconsciously, okay, that you're not aware of, that are stuck, these emotions that are stuck in your body. You can project whatever you want, but it's not gonna work. And maybe somebody will get mad because I'm saying this, but I really truly believe that no matter how much you try to picture and focus and envision something that you want, if you don't actually energetically in your spiritual vessel have space for it, and I'm going to explain, of course, why. I don't want this video to be woo-woo. Spirit literally told me, no, Irena, you need to stop before you go out, because someone needs to hear this message today. It's not only that your client, but your collective is going through this also. Your collective needs to know that it's fine, to feel sad, that it's fine to feel like unworthy and sad, and even feelings of depression, and all of these feelings of fear and anxiety. It's totally fine, because the breakthrough doesn't happen when you force the image and you force the self-concept that you want and you work in your mind. But the shift happens, the biggest breakthrough happens when you actually allow yourself to go down. And I want you to take this moment right now and write down in the comments: I allow myself to feel all the feelings. Set an intention that from now on you're going to give yourself more space to actually feel those feelings. Because if you're constantly working, okay, self-concept, that's why I always like to say self-concept is not about oh, I'm gonna just change my identity and now fake it till I make it. No, changing your self-concept for me personally is also a healing work. Why? Because for me to become that version of me, I also need to see the version of me that I am today. I need to acknowledge her. I need to heal her. I need to help her to see her. And then I can shift my self-concept. But if I'm shifting my self-concept in order to run away from me now, it's never gonna work. So again, please think about it. Okay, you are trying to achieve something and trying to be someone, and you have this vision of you, who you want to be. But if it's not working, I always say there are two ways to know. Sometimes you just need to wait. Sometimes you're doing an excellent work, but you just need to wait. And other times, neighbors are seeing me. My God. Sometimes, if it's not working, then be truthful to yourself and say to yourself, where maybe in my body I feel this stuck energy, because emotions are literally energy, emotion, energy in motion. And when you don't allow yourself to feel it, to go through the wave, it gets stuck in your body. And so this energy literally makes it hard for you to step into this new version, because you don't have energetic space to hold everything that you want. Let's say that I have this anger feelings in myself, and fear surrounding relationships, and I'm trying to shift my self-concept and believe that I deserve, and I'm doing this affirmation work and thinking about it. I'm just trying and talking to myself in the mirror and doing all this mind work, but I'm not actually being real and realizing that I actually have all this fear in my chest, and I feel this anxiety when someone actually approaches me. And so until I become aware of those emotions and actually move my body, like that's why I like somatic work and breath work, and that's what I also do with my clients. When I don't do that, like I don't have the space, because I'm stiff. My body is like this. I don't have the space to contain the relationship that I so much want. So, where I want to leave you with this message, and it's really coming on strong. You're doing an amazing work. You should be so fucking oh my God, I don't know if I can say, you should be so proud of yourself. Okay, so proud of yourself. And that's why I'm here, because Spirit was like, they're doing amazing, but just give them a quick reminder before you leave the house. And just a quick reminder, just allow yourself. If you feel sad, if this full moon is making you feel all these emotions and you feel sad, and maybe you are even, one more message, maybe you're even did some bad habits and fall into the bad habits, it doesn't mean that you're going backwards. Because what happens 100% time when we go to the next level, we actually, it's so funny. But before you go to the next level, before you upgrade, which is happening, by the way, in your life, I don't know if you are aware of not or not, but I'm the messenger here to tell you, you are basically a confirmation birth. You are quantum jumping into the new reality, and that's why I'm here to tell you, please allow yourself to feel all the fears, all the anxiousness, and journal. What am I feeling? Where in my body am I feeling it? How can I do? How can I move my body? You have also video from me where I did this somatic exercises you can do for your body to release this energy. um, so how can I help myself? How can I be with myself in this moment instead of rushing away and forcing? How can I be with myself? How can I be with this version of myself right now? And sometimes, one more message that is coming through so strongly is that sometimes, you guys, doing nothing is actually doing more. This was also coming through. I just feel like maybe you're trying to rush things, and I've been called to tell you, you're doing amazing. And you're actually being called to spend more time with this version of yourself. Spirit is so proud of you. So I really need to go right now, but I do want to invite you, if you feel called to work with me and go deeper in this. I really work not superficially. I don't believe in everything is love and light. I really go deep, and I help my clients to feel the feelings, to become aware of the subconscious patterns and stuck beliefs and everything. So you can book a free consultation with me to work one-on-one when we work where we work on your goals to become the main character. Okay, so of course the best way to work with me is to work with me personally during, through these sessions, and you can book a free consultation on the link in the description box down below. And yeah, also, if you're not ready, if you want to get to know me more before you work one-on-one with me, check out the course. The main character is amazing. There is such a profound activation that literally my clients are going crazy and manifesting their dream jobs and crazy things, because this activation is so powerful. It literally changes every cell in your body to become and embody the main character. Like it's reprogramming your mind. Okay, so whatever you choose to do, whatever you want to start with something. Take accountability, do something, work on yourself. I really want to help you, because I know that the collective that I speak about, you guys have so much to offer, and your time has come. So yeah, that's it. I need to go. Bye, guys. Oh, stay conscious and remember to have fun.